Welcome to the Marlene Saunders Show, where we have real talk, real conversations, and you're welcome to it. If it's your first time here, subscribe to this channel. I'd love to have you. So, hey, chat family, how are you doing? I just, something has been on my spirit all weekend, and I feel like it was so important for me to talk about this message. And I say, you know what? I'm going to talk to the chat fam and tell them what I'm thinking. And I'm sure, when you go through things, you know that other people go through things as well. So, this is what I wanted to talk about. Um, oh, and if you guys have not already, please hit the like and subscribe. Yeah, so we're going to talk about people think that they know your business better than you. Now, I find that to be something really interesting that people think that they know your business better than you when they're not paying any bills. They're not doing anything for you, but they're all in yours. What's that saying back in the day? They're all in the Kool-Aid, but don't know the flavor. People always assume that they know, they assume that they know everything about you. They assume they know everything about your situation. And, mainly it's people who've known you for a while and people know of you, or people who are associates or friends in the workplace. It can go in any area. It can involve any relationship. People assume that they know things about you based on who you were at a particular time. But what people don't know is of your personal growth. Everybody can glow up, everybody can grow up and get mature. And just because you did something a particular way years ago does not mean that that's who you are today. Maybe they are the person that have not changed and they assume that you're staying in the same place just like them. And that's where they get it wrong. When you're on that elevation of personal growth and maturity, you know how to be accountable for yourself. Sometimes people don't like that. It actually makes them feel bad about themselves because they're not putting in the work. They're not making any changes. So they assume that you're in the same place that they were. And like I said earlier, people don't know about your personal growth. They don't know what you're going through. People don't have no idea what another person is going through, and they have no idea what you are dealing with, and they don't care. Most of the time, people do not care. Hey, Miss Tamika, how are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Thank you so much for being here. If you could hit the like, I'd really appreciate it. Shout out to all my mods who always hold it down. Thank you so much. People always they assume that you are the same person that they are, or people assume you're in the same space that they are, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. And they just can't comprehend it, why you're moving the way you're moving. They don't understand why you're making the decisions that you're making, why you are coping with things a certain way, or why you don't choose to associate with certain individuals. See, that's the thing about being an adult. It's about making choices, it's about choosing what's good and best for you. And I'm finding that the more that I mature, the more that I grow, the more that I love myself, I don't listen to the negativity from other people. I don't allow myself to stay in those spaces. I don't allow myself to go around that because it makes me feel some type of way about myself. And when other people are giving off that energy and that vibration, I have to go. So, that's the thing. People assume that they know. People assume they know better. People assume that you have not changed. People assume you're in the same category as them, and they assume wrong. And another thing is that people think that they know your business better than you. And these are the same individuals that they're lazy. They're not doing anything with their life. You could find them 5 years later and they're doing the same things, but they're complaining about their life while you're out there hustling, grinding, making it happen, making it work. And they're not doing that. And that can get people feeling some type of way about you because you're progressive, because you're elevating, because you work on yourself, because you are accountable now for the things that you do. And those same individuals that maybe you used to run with, maybe you used to associate with, or maybe they are the ones that are your relatives, but now you choose to not hang around them. You choose to not tell them your business because you're on a different wavelength than they are. Once you elevate your mind, you have to elevate your focus as well. That's what they don't understand. But the whole thing about it is that you don't have to explain yourself. None of us, chat family, none of us have to explain ourselves and the things that we're doing and we're dealing with. And a lot of times that it's jealousy. And it doesn't make any sense because everybody has something incredible about them. Everybody has a personality, a trait, a quality, a gift, a blessing, a talent that is remarkable to them. Everybody has something. Everybody has something inside of them that's remarkable and amazing. There's no reason for other people to be jealous. Hey, Rumorville, how are you doing? Welcome. Good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. How are you doing? There's no reason to be jealous of another person. There's no reason. It just doesn't make any sense. People need to learn to stay in their own lane, mind their own business, and learn to be happy with other people. But most people won't be happy for another person because they're too busy dipping their mouth or watching other people when you need to be watching your own finances. You need to be taking care of your own children, working on yourself, handling your own business, and learn to hustle for what you want instead of being envious of what another person has. You don't know what that person has been doing behind the scenes. You don't know how long they've been grinding. And you also don't know what that person has been praying for. That person has been on their knees, you know, and now it has come to fruition for them. Now their blessing has come to them. They don't know about all those things. That's what people don't know in the background. People don't know the blessings that was coming to you for all the sacrifices that you made, for all of the times that you were hustling and grinding behind the scenes. That's what people have no idea about. I'm good. I'm good, Rumorville. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I hope you are as well. That's what people don't know, but they're steady in your business, trying to tell you what to do with your money, trying to tell you what to do with your life, telling other people all kinds of things about you, and which none of it is true, or maybe some of it used to be true because people don't know about personal growth. That's the sad part. Those sad individuals. These are grown people. I'm not talking about little teenagers. I'm talking about grown people in their 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, acting like little toddlers. I even know some little toddlers that would act better than some of these grown folks. It's truly sad. And another thing is that the reason why people think they know their business better than you because they don't have no focus. They have no focus. They have no direction to their life. They don't have nothing going on. They don't have any goals. They're not trying to do anything. They rather just sit back, wait on other people, talk about people, be in the same situation, and complain about it. I never have understood that. If I don't like something about my life, I will do my research. I will say, how am I going to get myself out of this situation? I don't want to just sit around and just complain about the same things over and over again. complain, complain, complain. I don't like this about my life. I don't like this about my life. Or it's the same people who be in these toxic relationships and complain, oh, I can't stand the person I'm with, my baby daddy, my whoever the person is. They complaining about their relationship. They complaining about their family, but they steady stick around them. They steady keep giving them money and doing all these wrong things. So if you don't like your life, then you change it. But I think the issue is that people are jealous when you have the strength to say, I'm not going to operate, I'm not going to vibrate that low. I'm going to elevate, I'm going to believe in myself, I'm going to love myself. And people don't like that part. Yeah, it's like they don't believe you deserve to grow. Yeah, they believe you don't deserve to grow. They don't believe you deserve to have great things, a nice home, a nice car. It's like people jealous of everything. People are jealous of a God-given talent. That's what people don't understand. Some things is not even what you've done. Some people just have that gift that God has just given you and has blessed you with, and you have the wherewithal to use your gift, you know? There's a lot of people out here who have amazing talents, but they don't use it because they take their eye off the target too long and looking to the left and right and wondering what other people got and what do they have and how did they get that and why do they have it and why can't I get it, instead of thinking about what you have and all the things that you have around you. But they got to stay in that negativity, and I don't like it. If you change, you're wrong. Yes, it's called evolving. That's what I'm talking about. People don't like when you elevate, when you evolve, when you mature, when you grow up. I'm not trying to talk about nobody, but this is just in the space I am right now in my growth. I just don't believe in the profanity. I used to be like cuss every other word, but as I mature, I think about the example that I want to be for my nieces, my nephews, my other families. It's like vibrate higher, everybody. If you want to stay that way, if you want to use those words, that's up to you. But don't clown me and then say I think I'm better. Oh, I think I'm so all of this. And now look how she's talking. Everybody be in your own lane. People don't know how to be happy for another individual. And I find that to be so sad. Why can't others be happy when you have peace, when you have light, when you have joy, when you're growing, when you're succeeding, when your career is taking off? I guess it's because they're not doing anything with their life, or maybe it is because they choose to think that way. You know, the way that you choose to think is what you have in your life. And people don't like when they see you succeeding. People don't like it. People don't like to see when you're prospering financially, emotionally, and you leave them behind. You leave them behind in the dust. People don't like when you leave them behind, like you don't hang around with the same negative, toxic, lazy people, you know? When when you elevate, you elevate. You know, sometimes you just don't know better. A lot of times we don't feel we deserve better, and I had to talk to myself about that. You know, I had to say, Marlene, you deserve so much better than you are getting. So stop taking it. You know, we have to elevate our mind too. And if we don't like something, we don't like the way we're getting treated, we don't like our present situation where we live, you have the possibility to change anything you want to. But you got to get a direction, you got to get a fire, you got to believe in your potential and talk to yourself and tell yourself, I can do something amazing. I don't have to stay in this. I don't have to stay in these toxic relationships. This does not have to be the end for me. This is just the beginning. And then elevate and put in the work to make it happen. But everybody don't have that sort of mindset and focus and energy and light from within. Most people is just operating on a low vibration. They choose to stay down there. They choose to be that wounded animal their whole life. Oh, I got hurt. I got hurt. This person hurt me. Or my mama, auntie, cousin, this person never had anything, so I'm never going to have anything. It's all about the conversations that you have with yourself. What do you say to yourself? What do you believe? What do you determine? What work are you putting in? Are you putting in the work to succeed, or are you looking at other people who are succeeding and stay in the background, being jealous, trying to take them down, trying to break people's spirit? It's so much evil people out here now, y'all. It's so much people who are so evil and wicked, and they will do anything to try to ruin your good relationship, try to ruin your character, try to make you lose the good things that you have just because they have no life, just because they want what you have, just because they don't like maybe the way you look or how successful you are and the blessings that you're receiving in this moment, but they don't know about your blessings has been years coming. It's been you being faithful and loyal and grinding and hustling and working on yourself and forgiving people. That's why good things is coming to you, not just because you're succeeding where everybody can see, but you're succeeding because you worked on your inside. That's what most don't know. You're working on your inside. Mm-mm-mm. Yes, you working on your inside. That's the difference. You working on your inside. Everybody work on your inside so that the outside can catch up. See, I know. Hey Alvin, how you doing? Welcome. It's so much people that we can be broken for so long, but I had to learn from my own self that it's a choice. It's a choice on how you choose to look at your life. Yeah, you could have been hurt. People could have talked about you. People could have condemned you, done evil things to you. But it's how you choose to. Are you going to let that be your whole life? Are you going to let other people say who you are? Or are you going to label yourself as a success? As a victorious person, that yeah, that's what happened to me. Yeah, talk about it. Work on yourself. Heal those wounds so you don't stay in that trauma and have to be in the trauma bonding with other people and stay in that negative low vibration. Elevate yourself, elevate your mind, and know that I not only want better, I'm going to do better, and I'm going to put in the work to make it happen. And I think that's the difference between most. That's the difference between a person who knows their worth and is jealous of another person's worth. It's a difference. It's a big difference. So while all of us are out here succeeding, doing our best, leave them in the dust, leave them behind. Go out there and live a phenomenal life. Make changes, work on your health, work on your finances. Do you, brothers and sisters, do you. And don't worry about other people. Who cares who likes you? Who cares who likes you? Who cares what they think about you and the changes you're making? Who cares? Work on yourself, work on your own personal growth, your own personal healing, work on your friendships, take care of your relationships that matter to you most, your kids, the people who love you. That's what we need to learn to focus on. Focus on your own business, everybody, instead of worrying about other people's business and why they have what they have and why they got what they got and how come and how come and all of this. Work on yourself. And the more that I've learned, the more I started walking in silence in my life, success just started happening to me. I felt myself escalating, elevating, feeling recharged instead of feeling so down and distraught and negative. Instead of putting my energy so much into what other people are doing and thinking of me, I started putting my energy into what I think about myself. So that's what I came to say to you, chat family. Focus your energy on what you think about yourself instead of what other people think of you, because there's the change, there's the elevation, there's the progress, because nobody knows your business better than you. You know where you are. You know your flaws. You know what you want to change. You know what you want to do. So do that. Do that, chat family, and succeed and win and love yourself and challenge yourself to your highest potential. you know, is something that does not go around that much on social media. But I'm not saying this so that me and you could be on the same level. I want you all to elevate to your personal progress, to your personal elevation, and it's going to most likely supersede mine. It's going to go way past, but I want to see everybody win. And I understand that it's not a lot of people like that. But when I see people winning and succeeding and happy, with themselves in their relationships, and they have joy and they're looking good, I'm there applauding. I applaud and I want you all to succeed and win. So don't worry about other people who are dipping in your business, who are talking about you. Leave them on the sidelines, leave them in the dust, and just be you. That's what a lot of people don't understand. It's about you being where you need to be, focusing on your own personal energy, your own personal mental health, your emotional health. You're working on your social skills, working on your own business. If it's something you want to do in your own personal business, working for yourself, do you, brothers and sisters, do you, and be the best at it that you can. Don't sit on your gifts and your talents because other people may not like it, because another person don't understand it, because another person is jealous of it. No, use that as fuel. Let it ignite your fire from within. Don't let it a challenge, hatred, negativity stop you and block you from winning and succeeding. See, what most don't know is the success is already inside of you, but you just got to believe it and then radiate it, radiate it, and activate your own potential. See, we have a lot of potential within us that's untapped. It's untapped, everybody. And most don't tap into their potential. And I'm here to say it, chat family. You got potential inside of you, but use it, and don't let another person tell you whether you have it or not. So I'm going to end on this last point. People think they know their business better than you. And a lot of times it's because you're keeping silent. You know, one of the best advice that I got, and something that I've been working on, I have so much more peace, energy, light, and focus because I'm walking in silence. So walk in your silence, everybody. You don't have to tell everybody the moves you're making. You don't have to explain why you're making it, why you're doing what you do, why you gravitate to certain people. That's your business. You're grown. You don't have to tell nobody that. It's none of their concern. Even if people are giving you money or doing things for you, you don't have to explain nothing. It's the main people who are in your business that need to work on their own. And that's just the reality. It's the real talk, facts, unfiltered truth that people don't like. People don't like when you walk in silence. People don't like when you don't tell everybody what you're doing, or when you're not operating on a low level like them, and you're not making excuses, and you stay consistent and you're loving yourself. People don't like when you're not broken and miserable and complaining like they are. But don't listen to them. Put a smile on your face and keep your head up, brothers and sisters. Keep your head up. Know your worth and know what you deserve. It's our personal job to be happy. It's your personal uh, responsibility as an adult to be happy. And I had to learn that for myself, that not everybody that smiles in my face is a friend of mine, whether that be relative, friends, whoever. A lot of people want to sabotage your success. They want you to dim your light because your light is brighter than theirs, because you have a particular gift or blessing that they wish that they had. But don't worry about that. Don't focus your energy on who and what they think of you. Get back to your focus. who you are inside, what you do best, and believe in that gift. Believe in the gifts that you personally have, and don't let other people tell you how to run your house, how you should pay your bills, what you should wear, how you should look, how you should talk, who you should be around, what to do with your life, what to do with your social media. You know your business. You know when you need your breaks. You know your personal life. You know what you do best. So go after that and do it. Don't let other people and their lack of skill, their lack of discipline, their lack of consistency be yours. Walk in silence. The silence confuses a lot of people when they see that you're not telling them the same things like you used to. Well, I haven't heard from them. What are they doing? Your silence confuses people because they want to know what you're doing. Oh, and they think that because you go silent, you think you're better. No, that's not it. A lot of times when you walk in silence, it's because you're doing some inner work. You're doing some self love things. You're doing some healing. You're making some changes. You're on your knees. You're praying. You're forgiving. You're believing in your light. You're making better choices. You're growing. That's the difference that they don't know. They think because you are silent, it means you're silent because you're jealous or you think you're better. No, it's nothing like that. That's where they're vibrating from. Go silent on people and go and work on yourself. Go and lose that weight. Work on, every part of you, your the deep wounds from the toxic part of your past, your traumas, your difficulties, the broken relationships. Don't only forgive other people, but forgive yourself because you believe that so much in them that you started doubting yourself. Challenge yourself to be the best you that you can. What I learned recently is that I don't need anybody to be the best me. We want great people in our life. We want people to love us. But if they don't, you just got to drop them off, leave them at the door. Check, walk away. One of the best things that you can do for yourself is block people. Block people for your own peace of mind. Block people for your positive energy, for your peace of mind, for all of that. So don't let other people who think they know your business tell you who you are. You got to know that for yourself. And yeah, people will think that they know your business better than you, but you know different. You know different. You know who you are. You know where you are. You know what you can afford. You know what you're about. You know what you deserve, and go for it. Anything that you want, go for it. Anything that is inside of you, any talent that you have, anything that has been untapped, no matter how long it's been dormant, you can draw it up just like a well. Walk in your potential, chat family, and know your worth and know your personal business. You have just tuned into the Blah 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 podcast. I am Marlene, and I'm the content creator for the Marlene Saunders Show. And on this channel, we talk about real talk and real conversations, great topics, and coming soon, some interviews. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in today. And don't let nobody tell you about your business. People think that they know your business better than you. Ignore them, block them, and get into your purpose and your passion. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you are new to this channel, hit the like, subscribe, and always leave me a comment in the comment section below. I love to hear that. And I will see you guys on the next Marlene Saunders Show podcast. Bye, guys. Have a great rest of your day.